Have you ever wondered why some workplaces thrive while others are plagued by stress and tension? Recent research uncovers intriguing psychological phenomena that influence workplace stress. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Gazal, and in this video we'll delve into 5 interesting psychological phenomena that impact stress levels and employee well-being in the workplace. Additionally, we will explore how leaders can harness these concepts to manage stress effectively. While these concepts may not directly address stress management, understanding them can help organizations identify and address underlying factors contributing to workplace stress. If you're interested in hands-on tools and strategies to manage stress, I recommend booking our stress management consultation, workshop, or program on our website. Let's dive into these interesting psychological concepts that influence workplace stress. Number 1. The Zeigarnik Effect. If you remember things you need to do more than what you have already completed, there is a good chance you are experiencing Zeigarnik Effect. It occurs when the brain more readily recalls an uncompleted or interrupted task than a completed one. In simple words, it is like our brain's reminder list for things we haven't finished. It is one reason that to-do lists are so effective. Let me share an example. Imagine you're at work or even at home and you receive several emails or messages throughout the day. Despite responding to some of them, there are a few that you couldn't address immediately due to time constraints or complexity. So you end up checking your inbox now and then, feeling stressed about those pending messages and even getting a bit distracted from what you're doing. This feeling of being bothered by those unfinished tasks, like those unread messages, is just like the Zeigarnik Effect, and most of us can totally relate to it. This can actually be pretty helpful because it motivates us to complete tasks. You can practically use the Zeigarnik Effect to increase productivity by leveraging the tendency to remember unfinished tasks to motivate yourself to complete them. However, this can also stress us out. Unfinished tasks create mental tension. It affects how well we perform other tasks in the meantime. For instance, in a workplace setting, the Zeigarnik Effect can contribute to stress under certain circumstances. If you have a backlog of unfinished tasks, that can create a constant mental burden, leading to stress and anxiety as you feel the need to complete tasks. Procrastination adds to this stress, especially as deadlines approach and tasks remain undone. So the pressure to complete the tasks intensifies. Attempting to juggle multiple unfinished tasks simultaneously can also lead to stress. The Zeigarnik Effect may cause you to constantly shift focus between tasks, making it difficult to concentrate and complete any one task effectively. Even if you are actively working on tasks, the Zeigarnik Effect can contribute to stress if you perceive that you're not making sufficient progress, which can then create feelings of frustration and self-doubt. Recent research has shown that when managers manage the Zeigarnik Effect well at a workplace, that can improve employee job performance and satisfaction. So how can employers help mitigate this stress? A. Instead of daunting to-do lists, break tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. This can not only make tasks seem less intimidating, but also trigger a sense of accomplishment with each small step completed. B. Introduce mini celebrations for completing milestones. This could be either a team lunch or a simple acknowledgement in meetings, which can boost morale and reduce stress in employees. C. Provide timely feedback on tasks in progress. This will not only keep employees focused and motivated, but will prevent procrastination and maintain a momentum towards task completion. D. Provide resources and guidance to help employees overcome obstacles, offer support whenever team members feel stuck. This fosters a culture of collaboration besides reducing individual stress levels. Finally, encourage accountability from both sides. Hold employees accountable for their tasks and deadlines. Knowing that their progress is being monitored can motivate employees to stay on track and manage their stress more effectively. Leaders also need to take accountability to communicate openly and transparently with their teams about project timelines, priorities, and expectations. Clear communication reduces ambiguity and ensures that employees understand their tasks and deadlines, minimizing the feeling of being overwhelmed by unfinished work. Number 2, social loafing. Social loafing is the phenomenon where individuals exert less effort when working collectively in a group than when working individually. For instance, during a team task like equipment maintenance, some field supervisors or technicians might exert less effort if they believe others will cover for them or if their contributions won't be closely monitored. Therefore, it's important for managers to be aware of this effect and implement strategies to encourage individual accountability and engagement within teams. When some team members exert less effort or contribute unevenly to a group project, it can create frustration and stress for those who feel they are carrying a disproportionate workload. This can lead to resentment and conflict within the team, adding to overall stress levels. To address stress stemming from uneven workload distribution in team dynamics, leaders can foster a sense of accountability and collaboration among team members. They can define clear roles and responsibilities, and they can have regular check-ins and team-building activities. These strategies can help distribute workload equitably and mitigate stress caused by perceived inequities. Number 3, social facilitation. While social loafing involves a decrease in individual effort in a group setting, social facilitation leads to improved performance, especially for tasks individuals feel confident or skilled in. Social facilitation is the phenomenon where individuals perform better or exert more effort when working collectively in a group than when working individually. For instance, during a team task such as troubleshooting equipment issues in the field, technicians often experience social facilitation. When they work alongside experienced colleagues or as part of a well-coordinated team, the presence of others boosts their confidence and prompts them to showcase their skills more effectively. However, you may have found yourself experiencing stress in situations where you felt significant pressure to perform perfectly or due to fear of judgment from your peers. This stress can also be attributed to social facilitation. This pressure to meet high expectations or to maintain a flawless performance in front of others can lead to feelings of anxiety and increased stress levels. To mitigate stress stemming from performance pressure during social facilitation, leaders can implement several strategies. A. They can provide adequate training and support so that their team members feel confident in their work. B. They can foster a supportive team environment where mistakes are viewed as learning opportunities. And C. They can encourage open communication about performance concerns. Overall, by creating a positive and empowering atmosphere, leaders can leverage the benefits of social facilitation while minimizing its potential negative impact on employee well-being. Number 4, the Pygmalion Effect. The Pygmalion Effect is a type of self-fulfilling prophecy. It suggests that people's expectations of themselves or others can influence behavior in a way that confirms those expectations. Interesting, isn't it? For instance, when managers expect high performance from their team, they can inadvertently motivate employees to meet those expectations. Usually, line managers and leadership teams who expect more from their team often boost their team's actual performance and lead them to greater achievements. This effect was originally observed in the classroom, and now it's being applied in workplaces. It highlights how positive expectations can lead to greater achievements. For example, in a school setting, a principal who consistently communicates high expectations and belief in a teacher's exceptional teaching potential may witness improved teaching outcomes, increased motivation, and job satisfaction from that teacher. The teacher internalizes these positive expectations, striving to meet or exceed them. While the Pygmalion effect can serve as a powerful motivator, research shows that it can also contribute to stress and burnout. When expectations become unrealistic or excessively high, in some instances, leaders may set unattainable goals or overlook stress factors, focusing solely on productivity. In such scenarios, employees often experience heightened stress levels as they strive to meet these demanding expectations. So, how can leaders leverage the Pygmalion effect positively? A. Set high yet achievable expectations. B. Provide positive reinforcement, adequate support, recognition, and growth opportunities. C. Most importantly, focus on managing employees' stress as employees are working through achieving their expectations. This balanced approach empowers employees to excel while reducing stress and burnout associated with performance pressure. Number 5, the halo effect. The halo effect occurs when our positive impressions of someone or something in one area influence how we feel about them in other areas. For example, if an employee excels in one aspect of their job, they may be seen as competent in other areas, even if evidence suggests otherwise. Imagine you're at a team meeting and one of your colleagues consistently delivers excellent presentations with well-researched data and engaging visuals. Over time, you start associating this person with competence and expertise in all aspects of their work, even those outside their presentation skills. You begin to overlook any minor mistakes they make or areas where they might need improvement because your positive perception of their one skill halos over everything else they do. So a person's exceptional performance in one area influences your overall perception of their abilities across the board. The halo effect can contribute to stress if you feel pressure to maintain a positive image or meet unrealistic expectations based on your perceived competence in one area. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy or imposter syndrome, increasing stress levels. Leaders can combat stress associated with unrealistic expectations by promoting a culture of feedback and transparency and encouraging open communication. This allows employees to receive constructive feedback and gain a realistic understanding of their strengths and areas for improvement, reducing the pressure to maintain an unrealistic image. So, in this video, we discussed 5 psychological concepts that may influence workplace stress. For those of you interested in personalized, comprehensive strategies and tools to manage stress, visit the booking section on our website to schedule a stress management consultation, workshop, or program. As we conclude, keep in mind that understanding these psychological phenomena can help organizations identify and address stress-contributing factors. The insights shared in this video can empower leaders to cultivate a healthier and more productive work environment.